Hey, it's me, Reef, and this is not Return to Dreamland. Sorry, I forgot. I forgot that there were games that were remakes and that were also involved in this. This is, instead, a different game. Pretty. Kirby Superstar Ultra, which is like bolted onto the logo for some reason. Kind of weird. Yeah, let's just get right into it. No big preamble needed. We're not even going to play any mini-games today. We're just going to get through this nonsense. But we are going to watch the videos because they're all different 3D renders this time rather than the sprite videos we had last time. Oh, hello, Bun. Thank you for stopping by. The file select screen uses the same music as the Great Cave Offensive, what do you call it, restrooms? Anyway, yeah, played before, no thanks. Alright. Oh no, I know, Bun, don't worry. Alright, let's make sure. I did, mess with the controls a bit. It's nice to have a different graphical style for Kirby, for once. And we can actually, unlike the original Superstar, let go of our powers without making a helper every time. So that's pretty exciting. It is kind of weird moving a bit slowly. Squeak Squad, we were kind of schmoovin' the whole time, but I guess this game's a little more deliberate. Can't really get the combo going on Poppy Brothers there. How dare you? I'm even gonna let you live even after doing my full combo. Yeah, I remember when they were first marketing Superstar Ultra, I thought it was the coolest thing ever that they were remaking Superstar. A game that I love and needs no introduction, considering we played it like only a few weeks ago. I didn't know to what extent they were going to, like, make things different at all, but I was pleasantly surprised by just how much they did do here. But we're not going to see too many of those changes for a while, but we'll try to get through stuff as quickly as we can. Yeah, we're back to tree bullying. Thinking about it, I don't think we saw Wispy in Squeak Squad either, did we? First boss was DDD, and then we just had a bunch of mostly original people after that. So, yeah. But Squeak Squad did have a version of Kracko in it, even if it was artificial, so Kracko still has perfect attendance. Thought you died in one hit before. Well, it's not a big deal. Just for fun, let's do this. This is the speedrunner way of dealing with these guys. Alright. Aw, Sniffly Kirby. Such a cutie. Alright. We're back to having a sword that I don't like. The modern swords, like, bouncing off of people when you hit them is just not for me. What is for me is this. are. Ah, we can guard again. It's delightful. Get a little, different graphical effect for Kracko Jr. dying there. I think they would go on to reuse that in the future. Forgetting, I don't know if it's, was debuted in this game or if it was, earlier. This is the first time I'm noticing it, so... I know, I'm famously good at keeping track of things on screen. We're not going to do the secret route because we're trying to save time here. That was fast. If you mean looks-wise, yeah, I get it. Fire's cool. And ice is... cool. Right? That's how it works. Alrighty. DDD's got his new sprite style from starting in Nightmare and Dreamland. I think he started looking like this in the games. Also making new sounds. I'm hoping we'll see this arena again soon. It's all the food! Kirby's so determined to carry it all over the place. I mean, you could ask the same question about King K. Rool, huh? Kings just love to wrestle. It's good for their amusement, and for ours. I think I'm technically playing the European version of Superstar Ultra, but I don't think there's a huge difference in the content or anything like that, so don't worry about it. Oh yeah. There was a lot of DDD love in Triple Deluxe, for sure, where he got to be the damsel in distress in that game. That's like another week and a half away, or maybe just a week away, actually. Well, I guess it depends on if we need more than one stream to beat Return to Dreamland. They're all open! Alright. I think we still gotta do Gourmet Race here, so we will. Thankfully, we don't need to wait to see the videos this time around. They'll just actually show them at the beginning of each sub-game. You know, most of the music is just the same as before. But there is some new music, like Spring Breeze's intro was completely new. Played before. Literally. And now we're schmoovin'. I like what they did with the bottom screen in this game as well. Showing the guys on the... I don't know what you'd call those, exactly. I don't know, I'm focusing a little. Not that this is hard or anything, it's just... I don't want to look too foolish. Oh, did you see him smile when he passed me? That was cute. Can never get over the rareness of the other Gourmet Race song that nobody ever remembers. It's a good song, too, you know? Ah, I launched it immediately. That's no good. Guess I'll have to live without it for a second. Come on, baby. You got this. I think our speeds are pretty comparable, it's just that he feels the need to stop for certain things. And he's also thicker, so he has to break more blocks than me. Hooray! Ba-da! Okay, so that's clear. They got little medals on the left for if you've beaten them. Alright, so let's go over to Dynablade. Hey! Hello, Wawa. Welcome in. Thank you for squeaking me. Bug. It will be bug time eventually. So yeah, now you can see in this mode, the areas actually have names, and I don't know if these names were invented for this version, or if they existed in, like, a manual or a guide or something originally. But it's good to have them, you know? Yeah. I stopped doing the dash attack and I paid for it. We don't need lives. Where we're going, we don't need lives. Especially because they're all stuck to the sub-games that you get them in anyway. Right, not gonna go in that door, it's not necessary. Yeah, unlike last time, this is going to be much more focused on just getting through the areas and the stuff in the game quickly, so that we can get to the new stuff before it takes too long. So I'm not going to bother to get the secrets in this world. I'm not going to get everything in the Great Cave Offensive. I'm gonna pretty much skip to the end of Milky Way Wishes as well. So... Kawasaki's so much cuter now. Oh, I don't need that. I didn't mean to do badly on that, but I guess it's fine. We still get healed. I know Mira's coming up, so I'm just going to save myself for that. That door's always been a trap. And kind of the same with the door over to the right there. I usually don't go there. Oh, I killed the mirror by that giant impact star I did. Oopsie doodle. There we are. Yeah, it definitely feels weird to be playing this game again after the other ones that we've been playing that have all been so similar in style, and just having something that has different physics and a different feel to it again, it just feels weird, because, like, up until we got to Nightmare in Dreamland, basically every game we'd been playing felt different. But we had some consistency for quite a while there, you know? I guess if I really wanted to go fast, I could try wheel there, but there's gonna be a bonkers fight coming up, so I don't want that for that. So because this game was on the DS, you could still do 2-player with a link cable or wireless play. Well, yeah, it would be wireless play at the DS point. They didn't have link cables anymore at that point. But, there was also a feature back then to let someone who didn't own the game play Spring Breeze specifically with you. And you would have to look at their screen while playing as well. Like, you were controlling the character on their game, basically, with your DS as a second controller. It's pretty weird. I've done it once or twice in the past. Just to see what it was like, but, you know, end of the day, it's better to play the real game with your own screen. You can also play the minigames together, of course. There are some, whoa. I don't know why it started lagging there. Hopefully that's not an omen. There are new minigames in Superstar Ultra, but you can eventually unlock Samurai Kirby and Megaton Punch later. I forget exactly when, but, you know, not too long. Say, it feels weird to skip things that I normally always do for the sake of time. It's only gonna feel weirder when we get to Great Cave Offensive. Stairs too small! Yeah, unlike Nightmare in Dreamland, I feel like the graphical improvements for this game don't detract from it whatsoever, really. Everything just feels sharper, and there's a lot of little added flourishes that make it feel cool. Like, you'll even see when we get to the Dynablade fights, there's quite a bit of things they've done to touch it up, instead of just relying on Mode 7 for all of their effects, you know? Oh, that was close. Local bug gets destroyed. Too bad, so sad. Ah, damn it. I failed again. You just get some points for getting 7 there. We're back to points! Yeah, especially Kirby himself. Kirby looks great. Yay, Candy Mountain. What a great place to be. If only it were real. focusing up a bit. I feel like the water is only gonna slow me down, but I could be wrong. We'll eventually need to unleash our powers here. Okay, well, they're not all connected, so I'll just break this one and we'll be on our way. No need to worry about that. Let's see if I can avoid getting robbed on my way through here. Oops. Everything will be fine. There we go. Threaded a needle. I just really like it. A lot of abilities are really strong. I could be using plasma and trying things just as efficiently. Give me my nanners. Yeah. His most powerful move, walking forward. There we go. Small mini-boss rush defeated. Wonder if they'll ever make a Kirby game that doesn't have contact damage. Really go full, Castlevania with it, I suppose. New Castlevania. Some new Castlevania. Not a lot of it. Alright. So, one thing they did with Dynablade, first off, is that they actually used the... Let's see. You have the good sprite there. They used the music that they have for her in Air Ride. He looks much sharper, of course. Let's see, and for the death animation here... You actually get to see her, instead of just like a vibrating, pixelated mess in the background. So yeah, that's pretty nice. Also, this ending song is new. It uses a similar vibe to the ending for Revenge of Meta Knight, but just with the Dynablade theme as its leitmotif instead. She's beautiful. They say to be continued. It's always to be continued. Alright. Next game. We're only about 30... well, less than 30 minutes in at this point. And we're already here, so that's a good pace, I think. I don't know what Kirby's looking at here, because the first level is not this, aesthetically. But whatever. Played before. Thank you. So they have a little map on the bottom screen. They use the stone Kirby as the little marker to show you where you are, which I think is cute. Okay, let's just pick up this. If it's on the way, I'll pick it up. It doesn't take that long. But I'm not going to go out of my way for other ones. Kirby needs to come home with a little bit. Well, I mean, it's the same thing as in the original. It's just, in that case, it was just, like, tutorials. It's the same thing here. It's just tutorials, but they frame it slightly differently, I suppose, to account for the fact that this isn't the first time they've made this game. We'll make one save file here. Again, because it's on the way. This feels weird. This really feels weird. Can't really attack down, huh? Well, that's alright. Guess we'll take you for a second. Get that headband back. We love the white headband. I could have done plasma too, for just really making it quick around here. But that's alright. Good sound effects. Alright, fatty whale here, right? Yeah. Effects here are much better, too. Ah, it made me spit it out. Jerk. Can actually eat these for stone. So, you know, that's fun. I should get a little injured sprite of Fatty Whale there, too, instead of the normal one for his death animation there. Blink and you'll miss it. Brown Kirby in the mines. Don't think too hard about that. Let's see. Is this the same? Yeah, it is. One thing I'm not really showing is that the treasures for the Great Cave Offensive were changed slightly. A lot of new ones were added, and that replaced other ones. Mostly references to other Kirby games that had come out between the original Superstar and this one. You can get, like, the triple star from Squeak Squad, and you can get the, others, you know, stuff like that. Be like, I wish I could remember more of them off the top of my head, but for only that one, which is, like, the most, recent one, is coming to mind immediately. Yeah, okay. If I see a better copy ability during the attack phase here. Yeah, they got more sprites for the computer virus boss as well. Plus they are sharper, like before. I could have hit it twice, probably. I bring up the changes in the treasures because it does affect things also, like stone. Stone can reference other things now. And they kind of kept that going in future games that had stone. Alright, not so bad, I guess. Not that it matters, they added there. My squishiness went up by 3. Your heroism went up by 1. That's new. Your ice sparkle went up by 3. Your kindness went up by 1. That's the classic reference. My roundness went up. My love went up. Uh-oh. Let's make sure we don't run into Flowey down here. It's okay, we're killing lots of flowers as we go, so he'll know not to mess with us. Okay, so this is the funniest part. This entire area, we don't need to do it. Completely and utterly optional. I guess the windows are supposed to look like computers of the time or something like that, so I guess they updated it a little bit to match modern sensibilities of that. No, don't hit me! I want to live! I guess it's only appropriate that we're mostly playing Stone Kirby in this mode, considering the map marker and everything. I do like how the third area isn't showing gold, because we didn't beat the boss of that area, I guess. We didn't fight Camellia Arm, but we'll see him later. Oh yes, we will. Let's get the last treasure, at least. I think it's still the Triforce, right? Yeah, there we go. We increased our money by quite a lot by getting that. It's a valuable thing. You know, yeah. So for Wham Bam Rock here, definitely less racist than before. Listen, it's an improvement. Like, it could still be better, but it's an improvement, for sure. Alright, we're on our way out already. Unbelievable how much quickly this goes when you're not trying to get every single treasure. Or even most of them. But we're out. You know, I can always go back and play it more and finish this up. I'm actually surprised I don't have a save file for this already. I thought I did, but maybe it got lost in the shuffle. No big deal. Bada-boo, bada-boo. What a collection. Great, because we were running out of games to play. Yeah, well, we proved we could get them all already, so I didn't feel the need to do it a second time. I'll correct my mistake in the future, perhaps. Look at everybody existing in 3D. Squeak! Love a good squeak. So as someone who's played the original a lot, I know a lot of the lines from the original Revenge of Meta Knights pretty well in my head. So seeing some new ones here as we go, well, they're all retranslated to some extent. It is just a little, how you say, a little weird always to see, like, new versions of things you've already done, but you can get used to them. It's not, like, a bad thing, necessarily. Hey, they called him by his name! That's incredible! Get out of my face. Ow. I wonder if I could have beaten him there. I know it's possible in the original Superstar, but it's very tight. It doesn't change anything, though. Alright. Oops. Got a little orange ocean here. I thought that was a different level. Since we did skip the mini-boss in, Dynablade, I think that's our first time seeing Iron Man. It showed off as many, like, little secrets and extra dialogue things in the original playthrough in Superstar, so again, we're gonna be breezing past those this time, although, in this case, it's not a huge diversion or secret or anything. What we want to see is the new stuff. At least, that's what I think you guys want to see. How is everybody doing as we auto-scroll for a little bit here? I know Cow is busy with Splatoon Raiders, which, I'm gonna think about it, but I'm not super interested in getting it right now. I'm kind of appreciating this cooldown period I have before September, when everything is going to come out. How are you rhythm gaming while listening to the stream? Is that even legal? I know my other friend is definitely going to get it, so maybe I'll borrow it from them afterwards. Oh, did they fix these guys having a crazy smaller amount of iframes compared to normal Wispy? That's sad. Totally unprepared for two, I say after having killed them. That sure is a big blast. We'll see that blast later when we're fighting the twin cannon. Sailor D knows what's up. The Prevo cannot be stopped, as we all know. There you go. I have to get the aim right. That's not the way. What am I doing? I like how different the non-halberd levels feel to the halberd levels. I'm gonna take this with me for today. I don't think I even actually used Mike once during the original run. God, that sounds weird. That's one department where I think the original Superstar got it better. There is no replicating the feeling of that original Mike level 3. I can go up this way. A secret hole. Gotta eat my food. Let's go! Ah, that's why it's to be continued. Portal memes, huh? I mean, they're good, I suppose. It's just been a long time since Portal has been relevant. It's kind of evergreen, I suppose. Oh, we'll get to it. Won't be long now. Is that the first, Yeah, I think did we fight the cannon before Heavy Lobster? I think so. First, we gotta fight some Meta Knights. I'm probably being a bit sloppy with my play, but... Ah, that went much better. Hammer's good if you use it correctly. They say guide me to one of the cannons as if I have another choice. These guys are all Meta Knight loyalists. They can't be allowed to live. That guy sucks. I hate it when the corpses do damage to me. Yeah, those pigs replaced the old ninja guys that were here. I wonder why. There's also another replacement. I don't know if you guys noticed, but the jet enemies are different in this version of the game. Worth it. Not worth it. Dynablade Revenge acquired. Now for the rest of our destruction, which is not justified in any way. Yeah, there's one of the changed jet enemies. There was some issue with how they looked originally that was too close to another existing character, I think. Again, I find it weird that the laser enemies are here, but the laser ability is not. In fact, I don't think we're ever going to see laser again now. I don't think it shows up in any of the future games. It's a sad story. No more Pipistrella puzzles for us. Arg! Alright, second song. I'm just taking literally the only path available to me. You guys are acting like it's such a big deal. Oh yeah, Heavy Lobster has a brand new battle theme that they came up with here. This, I have no idea why they decided to give Heavy Lobster a unique battle theme, but I dig it. So decide to put a little thing there for where he shows up. Much faster. Hammer's got that deep DPS power for sure. You just gotta be careful with how close you get. Right. Let us keep moving. I do like how they show the radar on the bottom to say where Kirby is relative to the ship. Annoying little plasma man. Oh, come on. That switch doesn't disappear in this version. It's one of those minor changes that I don't think anybody else would ever notice, but I did. Where you going? I wonder if they're on loudspeaker. You can also see, like, the halberd's quote-unquote health at the bottom, too. Hey, we broke the cannon pretty easily this time. Be free, my wheels! The fire hammer attack is very, very strong. Highest single target damage that you can do, I believe. Or not single target, everything in this game is single target, basically, but like, the highest individual one hit you can do to something. But yeah, you gotta be right up in their face to do it. It's usually not worth it unless you really know what you're doing. Goodbye, idiot. I hope I don't have a unexpected fail at the end of this like I did last time. Off we go! One more Meta Knights fight. Alright, not so bad. Okay. Suppose we'll keep Hammer here. We haven't gotten rid of this since we got it back before we even got on the halberd. So while we're waiting here for the sword to go away, the radar is also flickering because of how badly damaged the halberd is down there, which I think is a very nice touch. I was just really abusing the iframes of the dash attack for my damage there. Explode! Nah. I mean, I could've, but if I whiffed, it would have been really embarrassing. Oh, they make this into a little cutscene, too. They don't show a health bar for Meta Knight here, even though they did in the original, but it's not really a fight, so I get why they didn't do it. Goodbye! Yeah, we're making great time. We're coming up on an hour. And we only have Milky Way wishes left to go, so we'll be able to really sink in and enjoy the new stuff. Oh, no worries, Bun. Not really a Sonic player myself, but I understand the feeling. There's lots of fights like that. I wonder how quickly we can get through Milky Way wishes. I guess we'll see. Bugsy. That's right, Flex. Yeah, we got lots of cactuses on the road there, too. Very nice. Damn right I can. I still love that it says in the year, huh? Can you make peace between the sun and moon? I don't know, man. I'm not a mind reader. Look at how shiny he is. Thanks, buddy. I know you've always got my back. Played before. Let's do what we did last time and go to the last level first for Mirror, and then ignore everything else. Eternal Planet Half Moon. Yeah, that's the DS for you. Even though they are FMVs and not like being rendered in-engine or whatever, that's all the fidelity they could get at the time. Reminds me of the opening to Final Fantasy IV on DS as well. Very low quality in its own way, but charming as well. Apparently getting in a minecart makes you swallow your food. I didn't know that's how it worked. There we go. And you can use the touchscreen to scroll the powers while you're playing as well in this version. You don't have to use the button controls for that if you don't want. It's kinda nice. Yeah, we're taking the star. Again, I don't really want to risk maneuvering through here just for like a 1-up. Chapter 2? Everybody loves Chapter 2. You can be on the floor. The Gordos sure look different now. I do wonder what actual speedruns do to get through this game quickly. Very well. Right, I think I should just do the hold down button for the last hit so that I get 4 hits in regardless. All these sprites are touched up. It's also nice that they say Kirby races defenses. They acknowledge you guarding during that. It didn't originally, it always just said, you dodged it if you didn't take any damage. Alright, just delaying the inevitable, buddy. Come on now. Let's stand aside a bit. The dragon is now brown rather than red. Who knows why? Ah, so close. Of course you do the move that takes the longest to resolve. Oh yeah, and them having like little defeated sprites before they explode is also new to this version. I didn't point that out earlier. Let's see. My kindness went up. My spirit went up. My puffiness went up. Squeak, squeak. My squishiness went up, squeak, squeak. My softness went up, squeak, squeak. And my love went up. Not by that much. Yeah, it's always easier to raise your love in the beginning. Welcome back, Bun. Rain is dangerous if you touch you, trapped in eternal sleep. One day, anime girl meets you. Saves you. Now you're with her, because what else can you do? Fair enough. Thinking maybe I could get plasma as well if I really wanted to have a change, but I'm doing alright, I think. We did it before, we can do it again. Oh, oops. I think I should have stayed in winter and moved to the other side. Yep. My bad. Go away, Scarfy. You're not welcome here. Guess I might as well do this method if they're gonna be all iframey. I know it's what they want, but it's not what I want. Alright, moving on. Water Planet Aquarius. Another nice thing about this game is that it doesn't require the touchscreen for anything, so I don't have to awkwardly use it like I was during Squeak Squad. Oh, goodness. It's a cool idea, the mixing, but pretty underbaked, I would say. Like, just thinking about it more now, it would be a lot cooler if the treasure chest didn't take up space, I think. Alright. Taking a lot of licks as I go through here, that's for sure. There we go. And you just skip all this nonsense. Oh, that guy just flew into the water and drowned. Good for him. I'm still impressed every time I remember the path through here exactly. It takes a lot of guts. It's off-color fatty whale. Worth it. I keep on thinking I'll be able to guard frame 1, or frame 0 even. That's not how it works. There we are. Just 4 more to go, and then we're on to the final boss. Bloop. No more bloop. Now it's cloud time. Or I guess wind time, according to the new label. And this cannon is annoying to do. I'm glad we don't have to. I'm the master of my own destiny. If I were actually trying to learn how to speedrun this game, knowing the exact route to take in this maze would definitely be a consideration. There we are. One more down, easy as pie. And we haven't had any lives lost yet either, but don't worry, we will. Blame Planet Hot Beat. I don't know why I take on an accent whenever I talk about the planet titles. I guess it's just more epic that way. You guys can live. Okay, you can't live. How dare you? It's weird that the stakes have, a box now. Like, you can actually, like, stand on them. And stuff like that. So you couldn't originally before, they were just kind of in the background even though they were right there. Oh, right. Right. I'll take the low road then. Oh, that was close. I hug the Scarfy with my magic wand. That good enough? Alright, we're out of here. And our technical first fight against Chameleon Arm this time, who has a new little entrance situation going on. Oh, here's something I never showed off in the original playthrough. The paint ability. Only in this fight and in Heavy Lobster can you do this. So it'll reveal the invisible Chameleon there, along with dealing a good amount of damage. In the Heavy Lobster battle, I believe it turns Heavy Lobster red and kind of quote-unquote blinds it, so that it starts acting more unpredictable. Mm-hmm. Maybe you are required to use the touchscreen to change powers. Ah! I'm getting cooked! You seasoned me! That's awful, man. Don't do that. I don't know if going across the top is the fastest way. Probably not. Got the duck down here anyway. I definitely feel like this is actually more circuitous. I was thinking about getting Hammer for the multi-throws again, but if it's going to be weird with the actual, like, picking of the powers, then I'm not interested. Squishy! Love a good orange squishy. Alright. Oh, this is the cave planet, by the way. Just in case you weren't reading. I'm not the kind of person that wants to read every little thing on screen. I'll do it for, like, narration and things like that, but not so much, every written dialogue, especially because I have the filter on. I couldn't, like, do, like, impromptu voice acting like some streamers like to do. Well, definitely slower than our stone play. Ah, flicked me. There. Goodbye. Unfortunately not forever, but goodbye. Hooray. Okay, now we just have, yeah, Makai, the machine planet, because that makes sense. It's just a naturally occurring machine planet. This is where Circa was born, maybe. I don't know. I couldn't get the life. Not that it matters. Everything's fine. I don't remember what that's a reference to. Oh, right. There we go. Doesn't need a particularly complicated power set to get through. Oh yeah, we just skip right to the end here. This is where Plasma is, but it's okay. Let's go down. And just go here. This is where the exit is. Past Bonkers. We get to do this again. It's some silver lobster today. I forget if the bosses were palette swapped in the original. Like, it doesn't make them harder or anything, they just kind of are. Okay, here's the paint in this battle. I might as well show it off. Yeah, you can see it turned it red, but it was enough to kill it immediately, so you didn't get to see any change in its behavior, but... Oh well, that's just how the star breaks into two when Kirby punches it. Alright. Here's some more new music. Okay. Freaking okay always gets me. What do you mean you got them to fight? How did you do that? Did you, make them break up or something? Did you compliment one more than the other? Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas, everybody. It's still July, I'm legally allowed to say that. Gotcha. Oh, that'll get anybody mad, that's for sure. But I feel like they would just be mad together, you know? They would both be hating it equally, and they would bond over it, maybe. I don't know. Just to be clear, That's not what I'm saying my personal opinion on Sword and Shield is. Although I do think it has the worst story in the entire franchise. Careful, don't touch too many walls as we go through here. Well, when it comes to video game opinions, there's definitely a lot of easy ways to start a fight. Oh, I screwed it up. Sorry. Hold on. We're gonna take a hit here or two, I think. I don't know why. I'm usually better at that, but it's okay. It's just the one time. We'll nail it on the next go-around. I think they made that gap wider anyway. More new music. Nova be like, do you have any ibuprofen? I have a headache. Let's actually get our ability first. Ow. They voice acted Marks a little differently in this version, too. It took me an embarrassingly long time to realize that those were seeds growing into the attacks. Ah, it's turning red. Alright, quick and easy. Ah, right in the exposed head. And for some reason, that makes the sun and moon like each other again. I don't know. Yeah, not the real ending. even less of a real ending than in normal Superstar. I like how the sign in front of Kirby's house doesn't even have his, like, name on it. It's just stars. No cute sprites for the credits this time around. Oh well. Yeah, I guess I'll let this play out. I was thinking of speeding through it, but it's okay. We want to see all of our memories as we reflect on our very short adventure so far. We're about halfway through our normal stream time, so we'll definitely have enough time to check out the main focus thing I wanted to do. But, you know, if we're lucky, maybe we'll get to do even more. I guess it'll depend on how long the Meta Knight mode takes, because that is literally the entire game again. So, you know. What are you gonna do, right? Oh, sorry about that. Just curious about something. Pull to win, I guess. Always intrigued by that name. A testing company, I think? I think we will still need to do the arena. I will try to put it off for as long as I can if I am given the option, but if we need to do it, then we'll do it. But, you know, it wouldn't be that bad, I guess. It's just another time sink. It's like 15 minutes at most, I think. There he is. All bug-eyed. I remember when Kirby was sleeping. Oh hey, there's the mechanical planet. And I guess the other ones are coming up too. It's kind of neat. Just a few of them. Maybe there were more of them and I just didn't notice until now. My bad if so. So where's our, there's more. There's more. Oh yeah. Kirby's a growing boy. He needs his nutrients. He's been growing for the past 25 years, but still. Okay. This is what I've been looking forward to the most. Revenge of the King. King Dedede demands revenge. Will he finally reign victorious over his age-old nemesis? Careful, he's serious this time. Just beautiful. So basically what this game is, in the same way that Spring Breeze is a reference to the original Dreamland, Revenge of the King is a reference to Dreamland's hard mode, which, as you'll recall, we did not actually do when we played Dreamland originally. So, y'all are gonna get a little look at what it kind of might have been like in the past. So, one major thing about it is that all of the enemies, or most of the enemies, are just different for no particular reason. Yeah, the level design, of course, is going to be a little different as well. We do have a wholly original final level for the end here as well, but we'll get to that eventually. Tiger! Okay, now we're back in familiar territory. Kinda. We got these roses that replace the other flowers. I mean, those guys were not in the original Dreamland, but still. Yeah, still, it's not going to be as hard as the original Dreamland. No, no, no. We're still playing Superstar at the end of the day. And hey! We got Fan back! All of the, adventure mini-bosses are going to show up again in this mode for whatever reason. Yeah, I'm getting more hurt than I should be. There we go, we're heading up now. Right. It takes more than one throw to kill these guys. I don't think you can throw the roses. Oh, they dropped the food. Although, there's a tomato right here. We'll just get that instead. Alright, we're gonna do this with suplex. I hope it's not a bad idea. Whiskey's Revenge! Still not so bad, of course. You want to be careful of the dark apples. Yeah! We have to make up for lost time with the other games, right? I have two versions of Wispy to fight in this one. You can sleep, it's okay. So even though this is a reference to extra mode, and we still end up skipping Castle Lololo as a level. But they will show up anyway, like they do in the normal Spring Breeze. Pelican... Wow, it's supposed to be Pelican Reef. Man, that bird was lucky he didn't drown. Sometimes you just gotta kick a squid. Oh, the Kaboo replacements look terrifying! Right, there's one of you there. I should have remembered that. Loose apples killing me, because why wouldn't they? Alright. These apples are the Scarfy replacements. They got faster cannons as well for the shots out here. They shoot in sets of 5 rather than sets of 3. It's our friendly lion. Nightmare Fuel Lion. Oh, nice. I probably should take a different power at this point, but I'm having fun. I gotta rep my buggy boy. I'll take that grape. It's a grape idea. So, of course, the big difference here is we got little Gordos going along the line sometimes. I think sometimes they could push Gordos themselves as well. Maybe only when they are pushed to their limit. I was hoping they'd kill them both in one shot at the end there, but I guess I chose the wrong move to do that with. Crash Clouds. Sneezy again. Oh, he died. Aw. I don't trust myself to not fall to my death if I grab that, Frosty. Whoa. Careful now. So many pits. Really am not, oh my goodness. So scary. That's scary, bro. Get out of here. Okay, there we go. And here we go. Kracko Jr.'s Revenge. Actually a legitimate boss. So, you know, you never, in the original arena, you never actually fought Kracko Jr. Only the normal one, but in the true arena, Kracko Jr.'s Revenge does show up as one of the bosses that you fight. I don't know what to tell you, that's how it is. Oh, these got the spears! The first appearance. Ah! Got me! Alright, iframes. There we go. No! I will take that. I'm scared. Oh boy. Careful now. Okay, one more. One more hit and I'm done for. Let's see. We got the moon secret here. We might as well. Get a little health if we can. The chicken is not special in this game. It is the same as all the others. Sad. Ooh, needed this. It's Grand Wheelie! Get out of here. I couldn't think of a worse power to try and fight Kracko with than Wheel. Like, come on now. Yeah, I got a double hit on the end there. Very nice. So now what? We should be heading over to DDD's castle next, right? Mount DDD Sky? What's so special about the sky? Ah! Oh my goodness! Could it be the boss from Dreamland that never got repeated for some reason? Ah, the starship is back. 4-hour shmup fight with Kabula. I was beyond jazzed to see Kabula again the first time I played this game. Always found it weird that they got shafted compared to all the other bosses. Ultimately, not that hard. You just gotta watch out for Gordons. Also, the way it dies is funny. Just like the diagonal flying, or descending, I should say. Final stage, the revenge. Here we are. I think this would be our first proper appearance of Bandana D. We get some dialogue here now that we're in the castle. And unlike the original Spring Breeze, this is an entire level. Not a truncated little hallway. Maybe I should have taken that. Ah, no, we're doing fine. Go, my servants! Ah, TikTok. Mr. TikTok, I should say. Indeed we will. Well, it must be a pretty common chord progression, I suppose. Get out of here, buddy. Cursed pink lump! Fat white lump is about me? Ah! Rude. Rude, snowman. If only I could get the spear ability from these guys. Oh! Damn it. Had a feeling something like that would happen. We got anything except ice over here? It's obviously not safe to grab it. Give me anything. Anything at all. No? Alright. I guess we gotta do this raw. Not Fan. Not Orange Fan. The scariest of them all. Ah! Owie. So they're just notes that are, like, you shouldn't touch even though they're on there, or what? Okay, I don't need that one up. We'll be okay. It's pretty linear, but it is fun. Two of them? I'm totally unprepared for two. I made that joke earlier today already. Ah, he's biting me! He's biting me! There we go. Yeah. I would have to say no. Aw, poor Bandana D. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of this. I won't have nothing, although I know what's coming, so... Oh, I can just do this. I don't know. I completely forgot about that move. Even though I was using it 2 seconds ago. Hey! Hey, buddy. You gonna try real hard? Didn't even bring your weapon today? Well, he wasn't spared in the end, but we'll see him again. You made it here. Now arm yourself. Very well, sir. Yeah, there he is. It's all electrified up on the top and side, so you don't want to get too close to it. I made that look very easy, but it's not. Especially the first time I did it. Oh, man. Aw, look at him. At least his D's are always by his side, regardless. It's touching. Also do get the old credit sprites during the sequence here, so that's nice, as well. There's Bandana. And everybody else. I like that mode. I just think it's a neat little twist on things. Just a no-nonsense, brand new content thing that they're doing there. Just feels good. And now I can play Meta Nightmare Ultra. So I mentioned previously, when we were playing Nightmare in Dreamland, that there's an extra mode in that game. And what that mode is basically this mode. That cool Knights reappeared. Defeat foes to store power, then touch the screen to use abilities. He trains as he journeys. Bring a Sword Knight with you to the combat at Galaxy's End. Alright. So, yeah. If you 100% the game in Nightmare in Dreamland and then 100% extra mode, which is the same game but with half the life, then you can play the Meta Nightmare mode, which is basically speedrunning the game playing as Meta Knight. So yeah, this is all normal stuff. I'll go through it as we go. Yeah. Meta Knight, of course, basically has his sword, which is stronger and can do all the same things that it could in, what do you call it? Amazing Mirror when you had the Master ability. Yeah, so this might take a while, but it'll be worth it. Every enemy you kill gives you points for your meter, so you can heal, you can call an ally, you can do a crazy screen wipe, which is mostly what I'm saving it for. Alright. Yeah, all of the preamble and the cutscenes are basically taken out. So, you know, it might be a while, but yeah, you only get a checkpoint once you've beaten a mode. Ah! The fire guy sniped me right at the end. That sucks. Of course, similar to the original Meta Nightmare, you are timed. It sucks that I died, because now I lost all those points that I had. I guess I should have been a little more cautious. Maybe actually use the heal. It's all good. It definitely feels weird to go back to, like, the basic versions of these bosses after we fought the harder ones. We do not go through Revenge of the King as Meta Knights. Only the original game modes. There we are. There's no need to rush. The other thing that makes it slightly harder than normal, even though Meta Knight is obscenely overpowered, is that most of the food and stuff that was in the game originally is now gone. Basically, only Maxim tomatoes get replaced with a normal food. I will heal. That is a full heal, by the way, no matter what. Use it or lose it when it comes to these abilities. Once I'm, like, caught up with the points, I'm never going to, like, suffer. Alright, let's do our thing. If you're actually going for time, this is the best way to kill bosses because the timer is paused while you're doing it, and it does an absurd amount of damage. guess I'll build up a bit of my points here so I can do it on DDD as well. Yeah, this is another touchscreen gimmick, I suppose they added here. You get a little cutscene of Meta Knight dealing with the things and then going to the next area, basically, between the levels. There we go. It's not so bad, I guess, in terms of time spent, because a lot of the riffraff is taken out. But still, a little time-consuming when we want to get to the main thing here. At least here we won't have a boss to deal with until we get to Dynablade herself. We can spend plenty of time reaccumulating our abilities here. I swear, the bounce off of the sword is going to be the death of me. I mean, you didn't have the bounce off in Adventure, obviously, or Nightmare in Dreamland, I guess I should say. Oh wow, it reaches. I guess I might as well take that. We did lose one stupidly earlier. It's definitely fun. Like, I'm not saying it's not fun or anything like that. I guess since we're full up, I might as well use it on you. Ow. We get the wing flying, which is, you know, much faster than normal flying. Never complain about being able to flap my wings. Oh, we gotta wait. I can't train on coconuts. I'm disappointed. Not sure why the naughties are worth 2. Oh yeah, ability pedestals are also replaced with food. So there's that. You know, since Meta Knight can't make use of them. He just knows how to do his one thing. So yeah, I'm able to pound stakes with just the sword. That felt like a good use of my time. If I was actually playing on a DS, I'd be able to more easily multitask to use the heal in a good spot, but because I have to take both of my hands off the controller to move the mouse over to it, it's a little awkward. Go. There used to be stuff in there. How sad. I could also use Meta Quick to move faster, but I think I would waste more time clicking it than I would gain from speeding myself up in that way. Hey, I get a 5-point refund every time I kill a mini-boss with that. This is faster, right? Feels like it. Well, at least to a 1-up at the very least. Ow. This might be faster as well. Flying from here. Oh yeah, we could light cannon fuses with the sword as well. I think the switches would have maybe food. It's a disadvantage that the wings have a hitbox when we're trying to get through here safely. Okay, bye. Okay, I won't waste it on these first guys. Ow. Okay, not so bad. I will use it on this dual boss, though. I get twice the profit. So it does mean that perhaps I don't get it for Dynablade. Oh no, we get to fight this one, so I'll get it from killing them. Nice. Forgot that they threw that in as well. I was about to use Meta Quick to get up here faster, but no. No, we're trying to do the right thing here. Yeah, I wonder what's going on with the weird difficulty curve there. I don't think this will one-shot her, but it'll do a lot. Let's see. Pretty close. I guess she's okay? It's just training. It's not a big deal. I'm not killing anybody for real. I love to save my progress. Okay, now for his version of the Great Cave Offensive. Is gonna be truncated quite a bit as well, I think. All the treasure chests are food now. Yeah, you really do schmoove when you have that on. What? Why didn't I do my down attack? Come on now. I'm taking the lives, just in case, but I'll probably be okay at the end. Don't get points for killing him that way, but it is faster. We are. Plenty of food before the bosses this time around. Here we are. A lot of big thickums enemies here, which are good for getting more points more quickly. Just want to get that food real quick. So yeah, only the relevant door is open. There we are. Of course, it would be a waste to use Mach Tornado until we get to the final one. Damn it. I don't know what Meta Knight's best DPS would be in this situation. Is it that move? I don't know. That does 20. Well, in this case, we'll kill the last one with it. We'll get our second chance on it anyway in the future. Oh yeah, we get unique dialogue for this too. Your foot speed went up by 3. Your mask shine went up by 2. Your flashiness went up by 1. Your courage went up by 2. Your beauty went up by 4. The sword sharpness went up by 5. Before the knife gets dull, as they say. Okay. I guess we're skipping this too. That's fine. Oh, we'll do the cart for this one. Oh, that doesn't give us points. Okay, never mind. I'll kill him myself. Guess they couldn't come up with a way to force Meta Knight to be able to do that thing in the castle. Too explory, I suppose. Meta Knight concerns himself not with exploring, only with killing. Alright, here we go. Boy, it's good to see you again, buddy. Seems this boss has the similar health pool to all the others. Well, I got my points back, that's for sure. I don't think I can, like, go through the elevator or anything like that. Alright, cave training done. Look and fly. And flying, looking, too. What am I even saying? Now, what sense does this make? Is it a training exercise? Because I'm pretty sure he's exploding everything. Maybe Kirby's running the ship. Gotta let all these cinematics play out in full, though, even if they are mostly recycled. Just throw Meta Knight in instead. I don't think it's worth fighting these guys if we don't have to. Oh, come on. The one time I wanted to bounce. Maybe I should have built up more points. Yeah, guess they make you beat up Heavy Lobster there. It's all good. There we are. We gotta save up our points for Twin Woods coming up, of course. Well, that was just pathetic, what happened there. That fish fell. Alright, just focus up. There's not much to say, I guess, while I'm doing this. Feel free to suggest topics of conversation if y'all can think of anything. Right? Alright, let's do this. Hopefully they are vulnerable and I didn't jump the gun. Yes. Off we go. I guess maybe if I had full, I could have maybe done it on Wispy, but I forget if it gives me 5 or 10. I didn't want to risk it. Yeah, it feels like we were just here. If we don't have a boss coming up, I'll use it on these guys. Oh, come on. Up. There you go. Oh wait, what am I doing? I can go this way. I feel like I should be ascending faster than that. The lateral movement is pretty good. Still show the Kirby icon for being in the canon. Probably similar with the minecart earlier, too. I can't do those. I feel like that's less knights than usual. Alright. Slain. No remorse. Come on. What's taking you so long? Oh boy. Okay. I was trying to save up because I know there's some food coming up with the pre-boss here. Just enough. Let's see you stand up to this! Apparently less health than the other bosses in Dynablade and Great Cave Offensive. Ah, that blows. My points! It's okay, we'll accumulate. It's a while before the next fight. Pew pew! Pew pew! see, we're already doing good. Alright, next section. Let me move, please. Let me move, please. Thank you. Okay, heavy lobster now? Yeah, there we go. We made it. If only I could attack you now, but I gotta be patient. I mean, it looks like I'm doing damage, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. Okay. Whew. I thought I was gonna hit it when he was off screen. That would have been terrible. Oh, the lobster's got a good chunk of HP, that's for sure. Oh. You know what? Fine, just stay low. What difference does it make in the end? Oh, come on. Wait, no. We gotta go back up. Just 1 point for these cannon guys? They're beefy. Oh, you don't really need points for the reactor, of course, but... you know. What about the cannon on their reactor, anyway? What else do you give points when you beat them up? Explode them. Yay! Okay, yeah, and it ends there. There's no final section. No Meta Knight versus Meta Knight. That would just be creepy. It's just training, bro. Don't take it so seriously. Ah. Oh no. How could we have been fooled? We know Dark Meta Knight is capable of looking normal. I guess Meta Knight can just fly up into space. Casually. Yeah. Okay, so we got more bosses to deal with this time around, so we gotta make sure we're not wasting too many points here. Okay. Swimming is so slow, though. You know what? Let's see what's up here. I say, missing my fuse entirely. We never went up here in any other run, but now I have the opportunity, so... Okay, one up. Yay. Well, use it or lose it. Let's just deal. Okay. Almost there. I don't have a good down attack in the water, so I kind of just have to eat it there. It's okay, it's just fatty. I heal. I hit the heal button. And you know what's nice about this playthrough of the game? We haven't needed to ever call on a second player just to solve a puzzle or do something weird. Oh, I screwed it up. It's okay. Come on. Yeah, no invincibility candy for Meta Knight either. And we're not making back our point profit too well right now. We gotta step it up for the next one. I am going to take damage. Like I said. It's great for speed, not so great for controlling yourself in a situation like this. Okay, not too bad, I suppose. Nah, I should do this, just to stay safe. Cloak up, Meta Knight, cloak up. Alright, let's just ride the normal way. Not done yet, though. Level feels long. I'm not gonna go for that. I won't go for the other one either. I'm fine. But I will take the food over here. It's nice and easy. Camilio! Always a different color. Oh, I got a mid-blink. Now he looks smug. How dare you? Okay. I think this will end up being better long term. Okay. Delightful. Don't you back away from me. I am your master. I just ran into that guy. Okay, not bad. Oops. It probably would feel more refreshing to play this mode if I wasn't also had been zooming through the other one, game modes and such. If only two hands were on screen at once, then maybe I could do double damage. Won't heal unless I absolutely need to. Keep my finger on it. Or my nub. My squeaky boots. Whatever you want to call it. Whoa. Meta Knight loves his baby bottles. Stop reacting to me before I'm even on screen, please. What's even the point of going up there? Maybe it's just food normally. Alright. Now we just need to do our one boss. Didn't want to be taking that. Okay. Just making sure I wasn't doing the fast walk at the beginning. That can lead to some damage you really don't need to take. There we go. pretty efficient if I do say so myself. Just take the safe way. It's faster anyway, probably. No need to ride on these carts, we can smash the stakes ourselves. Oh, there's food up here. Yummy! Yes, of course I'm gonna do this as well. It's not worth it. Our survival is not in question, it is just our comfort level. We can be capped as we go in here. I think I can save some time. We're totally good, so... Oh, literally right here. No reason not to. Alright. Let me see here. Oh yeah, the individual guys do give you experience. Yeah, I guess you could call it experience. So healed rather than getting a defense boost, but that's still not great. I'm trying to figure out a good method for this, but I just don't think there is one. I'm curious to see exactly how much this does in terms of HP. $250 down to 60? So like 190? Of course he delayed the inevitable. Alright. Now we get to do some more of this. Let's see. Any unique ones this time? I think, did we see Spirit before? Oh, Trustworthiness. That's new. Flashiness might be new as well. Alright. Now it's time for the final battle. Oh, he's alive again. Ready. One wish is to become stronger. So I wish to fight. Greatest warrior in the galaxy. Okay. Steal the way for fear his power was too great. There he is. This was his debut. Of course I'm gonna do this. It would make no sense not to. Yeah, you can see, as you can see, that did very little. It does drop little extra Meta Knights to get more points from if you need, though. How kind. Oh, come on. I got this. Yes! Oh! Feel good that I did that on my first try. That guy's hard. Hooray. Alright, that's it for Meta Nightmare Ultra. 40 minutes. I put his sword down. I guess he's satisfied, finally. Do we have to? Maybe I'll just do this. Come on, go a little faster, at least. Not as fast as I was hoping, honestly. Oh well. We're getting to the 3-hour mark. We still have a few things to do before we get to the big thing, but... Of course, there's no guarantee that I'll actually make it, but... I still like to at least try. If I could at least see the super final boss, I would like to, but... No guarantees. We might need to do normal arena next if the next thing doesn't unlock, but we will play it by ear. I guess Kirby's just having a nice relaxing time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can't skip past this by, like, doing things right now. I guess that's true to the original credits for Superstar anyway, but still. I thought it said Martin Weeb for a second. Oops. Not true. We didn't see Meta Knight at the fountains of each planet. Don't lie to me. Glossed over it. Oh, his mask is off. I guess he was feeling cute. Okay, it's going faster now. There's not as many credits on the screen, I guess. Alright, what does it say after this? Alright. and more. Even more. There's never enough. Alright, so we unlock Samurai Kirby. Cool. Alright, yeah. We gotta do Arena. I forget. Was there a cinematic for this originally? I honestly don't remember. I don't think there was. But I could be wrong. Okay, so we're gonna play the easy game this time. When I mean originally, I mean for the original Superstar, not for this version. Anyway. This is gonna be my strategy for the other arena as well. It seemed like he took more punishment than the girl. Lololo and la la la. So strong, so fast, so safe. Plasma is absurd. It's even better when you're the partner and you can just float wherever you want. Alright. Let's try fly away. Please do take note of the illustrations on the bottom screen. They're all very cute. Ah, so close. Okay, my, existing near him killed him. Great. No, Bandana D! You've been retconned into this joke boss of the arena. I must do it. Either me or him. There we go. Haven't needed a tomato yet. Pathetic. I honestly think the second highest level of charge might actually be more optimal for DPS. Just in terms of time spent charging up and launching. Plus it, I think, goes across the screen faster, too. But I'm just so used to going all the way. Got him. Fall into it. Okay, in this case, I'm gonna probably stand near one and back shot a little bit here. Giggity. Oh, it's a lot of chip damage. Didn't want that. Alright, reactor. There's some angles in this fight originally in Superstar where it seemed like it would hit the crystal, but it didn't. Those were tightened up in this remake as well, so now it's always pretty much going to hit the crystal if you're aiming at it properly. Alright, mini-bosses. Ah! See, doing pretty good. Ah. Now this is going to be annoying. This is definitely the most time-consuming enemy. Especially when it does that. Yeah, 80. Not bad. Definitely better than what Meta Knight could pull off. I'll have to see if maybe I can get 2 fully charged ones and a minor attack in at the same time. Nah, I think it's too tight. It's probably the same then, if it's like 40 per. Ah! I should have went for the big one there. Well, at least it did something pointless in that sense. Go away! Yeah, those windows for the computer virus still kind of look like Apple UI. Oh boy. Alright, yeah. It's okay if we go over a little today. It's my beloved. I think it deserves a little treat. I just didn't want to waste too much time on it, but I guess it's not really a waste if you're having fun, right? Oops. Okay, who's up next? Deed? Easy money. It does feel weird to go back to this after playing the bonus stuff for a while. I'll use the tomato before Meta Knight. I guess after this, I think the only other boss left is, part of Nova. No, I can't. Yeah, no real avoiding that one. Alright. They even leave a small tomato behind once you take a Maxim tomato in this version of the arena, so it's even easier than normal. Okay, I think that's the proper way to do it. You could probably write a fanfic about why he keeps on hiding it even though everybody knows. A minor mater. I'll let him hit me. It's alright. Again? I must have cycled him pretty weirdly this time. Tried to do the fat laser on me, but no. What, you want me to get hurt, Mephi? How could you? Alright, now we can play Helper to Hero, which is a reduced version of the arena where you play as the partners instead of Kirby. Kirby's not the only hero, helpers can be heroes too. We'll prove it in an all-star battle. Defeat 13 foes as one of many helpers. Master each one. Yeah, solo challenge, please. Get a slightly different fanfare for this one. It's Kunkle Joe! He's putting in the VHS and doing the same moves as his main man Kirby. Huh, who's that? Okay, now the question is, do we want to mix it up or just stick with our classics? And I think in the interest of time, we're gonna stick with our classics here. It's the plasma show today. I hope that doesn't upset y'all. Only 3 tomatoes, but it is a smaller amount of bosses, so it's fair enough. Ah! How'd I get caught by that? I can't eat fire. That's not how it works. I can't turn around. Also, everybody's palette swap here, I think, too. Including the helpers themselves. Gives it that alternate reality flavor. Ow. There are some disadvantages to the floating, I suppose. I will be more cautious about my lives and such. I don't know what you're doing, and I don't want to know. I don't want any. The only disadvantage to floating, really, is that I can't teabag. Find a blade's nice and quick. I gotta stay pretty low, huh? I think I'll heal after this one. Yeah, of course the arena battle music is different too. It feels like a little weird, a little different. Which I think kind of fits the vibe of the mode that they're going for. That's right, back up. Don't touch the merchandise. The merchandise is my fire hands. I like that Iron Man will always just walk to the entire other side of the arena. Twin Woods too, huh? What is excluded from this mode now that I think about it? I know Marks isn't here, and I don't think Heart of Nova is here too, just because it would probably be a little weird. I guess Meta Knight isn't here either. It wouldn't really make much sense. That darn tree, you know? That's what they call the Wispy Woods battle theme in Kirby and the Rainbow Curse. I always found that amusing. Die off screen. Haha. Computer virus is here. Yep. We don't get to see any unique, funny things with, the dialogue because of that. Health values aren't different, are they? I don't think so. No, I guess they are. They're a little higher than normal. It was 250 before, now it's 287. Is that true for all the other bosses in this mode? They have slightly higher HP? I wonder... I don't know if I... Maybe I came to that realization when I was young, but... not recently. It's been a while since I've done this mode. We're gonna need 2 rounds regardless. Well, the plasma barrier should take care of these things before they do chip damage to me. Alright, get on the floor. Thank you. Hooray. Well, they do have Meta Knight here. Okay. They didn't have the reactor, though, right? His ultimate strategy, walk into me. You can back up any time now. No? Alright. Guess I'll take unavoidable damage then. Okay. A mystery opponent, huh? I mean, we've seen this guy before. Why are they still treating it like it's a big old thing? Alright, got him. Huh? What the? It's a new one. That's Wham Bam Jewel, and he is now dead. Hooray! And now we can do the true arena. We've made it. I should mention, however, for Helper to Hero, if you are crazy enough to beat it with every single helper, you unlock the Superstar original cutscenes. You can just watch them all in a row. So, but that is not required for a literal 100% on the file select screen. Thank goodness. It's a pain in the ass, especially if you want to do it with, like, wheelie or anything like that. Not fun. Alright, the last battle, without a doubt. Beat 10 tough foes, including the final 4. All the new bosses are here. Beat him to be the true master. It replaces the normal arena here, so you could do the original if you wanted to. Here we go. Oh, I'm not using hammer. No way. That is so risky. Looks cool, though. EDD, Wham Bam, Galactonite, and, well, didn't get quite a good look at that last one there. should have remembered where it was from the time we just did this. Alright, well, first things first. Kabula. Let's try not to take more damage than we need to here. I want to try and be as conservative as we possibly can. Okay, great. No damage. Good start. So unlike the normal arena, we don't get maximum tomatoes, only normal-sized ones. And, as another screw you, one of the abilities in these rooms is always sleep. Alright, Krako's Revenge is up next. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Please come back. I started controlling the game like the previous games for a second there, and I tried to press X. Alright, we're okay. Guarding here. Okay. We're gonna need to be perfect on these first few, because the others are when it actually gets serious. Of course, Krako Jr. comes after Krako, because why not? The order of these is random, but once we get to the final four, it is not random. Thankfully, Krako Jr. has not very much HP. Okay, now we get the Adventure Mid-Boss All-Stars here. This should be free. We just gotta be patient. Grand Wheelie. Fan is always one I'm worried about when I have to fight up close, but I don't today. Finally have a fight last long enough to get to the cool part of the true arena battle music. It's a good song, you just don't get to hear it too often unless you're really taking your time. Alright, got her. Whew! Close. Okay. So we get to our final four after Wispy here. Wispy should not be a big problem. Again, as long as we are careful and patient. Okay. First up, Mask DDD. We do not need to take Hammer this time. Ah. You want to be really careful in this fight, because if you lose your power and it hits the electrical fence, that's it. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, next Wham Bam Jewel. I think healing now would be a waste. Thankfully, the concepts of this fight are not too different from Wham Bam Rock. The hands are wiggly when they pound, And it has a couple of new moves. That was really risky. I should not have done that. Oh. Okay. We'll take a tomato now. Galactonite might give us a little trouble. Actually, take two. Because we only have the one fight after this anyway. Definitely a lot easier as Meta Knight when you can heal on demand and have the big nuke that you can do as well. But being able to fight at range does help. Yeah, that does trip damage. You don't want to guard that if you can help it. Okay. Not so bad. I'm getting a little, though, need to... My nubs are so, moist. I don't want a moist nub handling your controller, now do ya? Copy is such a stupid thing. They've all been red. In one way or another. It was the first game it was in. Well, when I say first game, I mean Superstar, not Superstar Ultra, but still. Frick, I did it again. Oh, right, two. I jumped into it. It's my fault. Okay, this should be pretty much the same. It's just more of them. Beautiful roses. Okay. Oh, good. I got the height. So much easier to dodge that move. I'm actually impressed I remembered that on the fly there. Okay. Yeah, I think I got this. Alright, stand in one place. Got him. The stream that changed a generation. We'll see him again in Kirby Endgame. Let's go ahead and do that. This is a silly thing. So yeah, basically the cutscenes play with like various mistakes, then the audience laughs at them. Hat comes down on top of him, right? Yeah. Oh, the backpack, actually. Fade away again. No. Oh, nailed him. Are you just gonna leave him behind? Committed to his role, that's for sure. Oops. I think maybe the laughs are a little off. I think it's a little desynced. But yeah, that's the reward for beating Mark's soul. Just a silly thing like that. And like I said, you can do the other thing with the stuff there. But yeah, that's gonna be it for Kirby Superstar Ultra. I'm glad we were able to get through everything in a reasonable amount of time. And when we come back next time, next Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern, we will actually for real be doing Return to Dreamland this time. So look forward to that. It's a great game and very fun. And I'm looking forward to playing it again. It's always an enjoyable time. So yeah. There's really not much else to say, I guess. I'll be seeing y'all then. Have a good rest of your weeks, and I'll catch you on Discord and such. Have a good one. Bye-bye.